I'm one of the crew members on the Gundalow, and I'm going to be walking you guys through some water quality testing using a sample from the stream, which is right behind me, which I will show you guys. So guys, this is the stream that I'm going to take this sample from. Just a little stream in the woods of Exeter. Okay, so I have our water sample that we took right here and all of the different tests that we're gonna do. And these are the same tests that if you do programs with us at the Gundalow or on the boat or on land, these are the exact same tests that we use there. So first we're gonna look at temperature. So we have a thermometer in the sample here. Looks like it's just at about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is slightly cooler than the air temp right now. It's a really nice 55 right now. Next, we're gonna do salinity, which is the amount of salt in the water. So this here is a refractometer, and it uses the sample, which I put in the little view here. And then the light refracts off and shows us how much salt is in the sample. So we can see on that view, we're looking at this side that it goes from 0 to 100. It's at about right around 2 parts per thousand, which is fresh water like we expected, because this is a small stream in the woods, which is right there. Next, we're going to look at the pH, so determining whether the water is acidic or basic or neutral. So for this one, we're gonna match the shade of the sample. So with this test and the next one, I put the water in the vials and use this pH indicator and let it sit for a minute to fully react. So it looks like the water is at about 7, so the top one on the scale right next to it. So that's neutral, which is good for water. We like when water is neutral. The last test is dissolved oxygen. So similarly to pH, I put the sample in the vial here and broke this little glass vial to have it react with the chemicals, and then it turned that shade of blue, and that's going to determine the level of oxygen. We have this scale of known, so all the water in here, we know what the oxygen level and what it should look like. So let's compare our sample to that. So looking at that, it looks like it matches the vial that says 8 next to it. So that means that this sample has about 8 parts per million, which is actually a good amount of oxygen, and that's actually usually what we see at Water by the Gundalow, so it's good. So those are all of the results for the water tests and what the tests are using the water sample from the stream. Along with this video on the Gundalow website, there's going to be an activity posted. What I did is I went around and took samples at different spots along the Great Bay. And I did these exact same tests and took pictures of the results. So you should recognize those pictures and be able to read them. And you can go through that activity and learn a little bit more about the water along the Great Bay. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and we hope to see you on the Gundalow soon.